Hello everyone, it's RiverBendSurvival again. This should be a fairly quick video. For some reason, Therm-a-Rest decided to stop making stuff sacks, or at least I couldn't find any. Claire's 18th birthday was this last week, so one of the items that she got was a sleeping pad like mine. She wanted one. So I went and bought her one. And it's just the Trail Scout, Therm-a-Rest Trail Scout. Mine, which is actually inflated behind the camera right now because there's another project going on with that. It came with a stuff sack to keep it stored in. As you can see, it doesn't come with one now. I have no idea why. I don't know what they're thinking. So, today, we're going to make one. Me and my wife Amy are going to make one. I'm going to try to do it real quick. This will probably be the end of the talking on the video. I'll just put subtitles down below. But let me show you what we're starting with. I have already cut out the base and the piece to go around it, the actual sack part itself. It will mimic this one with the flat piece on the bottom and sewn up and a drawstring on top. So let's get to it. The hands you see sewing on the sewing machine will be my wife Amy. I'm not good with a sewing machine at all. Let's get to it. Some of you probably thought I was honest when I said I was probably not going to do any more talking. There won't be much. All I've done is cut off a piece of, it's kind of like a bank line, but it's not really a bank line, it's just a braided cord. A little bit bigger than the bag. What I use when feeding through these slots, I don't know if the brand name matters or whatever, but what it is it's a 100-foot long twist tie. Buy them at the grocery store. And I just feed that all the way through there first. I put me a little loop on the end of my string that I'm going to pull through. Hook it on the end of the twist tie. Twist it up. And then just pull my twist tie back through and it pulls this with it. I just want to show you this twist tie part deal here. I'll be back with you in a minute to tell you what we figured out and how it came out. Okay, here's the finished item. I do need to talk for a minute because The video may not be real clear. It's hard to videotape somebody sewing. There was a lot of conversations and debate going on to the point where at one point my wife says, "Do you want me to do it your way or the right way?" And I said the right way. Real quick, you can see this and this are now the same thing. We just followed their pattern. That thing you saw me do where I rolled the material up on it and then folded it over, we tried that twice. It didn't work. It kept making it too small. It was a hard seam to sew. So the reason I'm doing this little bit here is to explain. What she wound up doing was cutting it to the length that it needed to be and sewing it inside, with it just like sticking up like this. Then she turned it over, turned it in right side out, took that flap that's left over inside, bent it to this side, and put another stitch all the way down so it double stitched this side. The problem with doing it the way I was trying to do it was that for some reason it was just too tight every time. I wanted it a little bit bigger than what it is before I opened the package, because Lord knows we all know that once you open it, it never gets back down to the same size again. So by doing it this way, you can see it fits in there very easily. My hand will go down inside, but it's pretty snug, so it's still a stuff sack. On this end down here, I got the cord put through it. It cinches up, and I just have a cord lock that came off of something else. Put it on there. Anyway, now she has a stuff sack for her Therm-a-Rest. I want to thank Amy for doing all the sewing and putting up the fight with me to get it done correctly instead of my way. I'm not an expert sewer in any fashion. So for those of you that are buying these now, if you can sew, you're better off than me. If you can't and you have a spouse that can, these are real simple to make. The material cost me $1.18. Bought 1 yard, and I still have 3/4 of it left over there, which she's going to turn into little sacks to throw into bags and stuff, or backpacks and stuff. But anyway, under $2, got a stuff sack that'll last every bit as long as the one that the original ones were made out of. It's made out of the same material. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope it helps someone out. Till next time, get out in the dirt, have some fun. Thanks.